Alright guys, here we are doing a starter on a Suzuki xl7, the 3.6 xl7 I believe, 3-row seats. First of all, remove the battery. There's some hot wires on the starter, as you know. It's not that hard. It's basically the same thing as a Cadillac CTS, it's just that the engine is cross-size and a little bit tighter. This one basically, this is just a header cover, has 3 bolts, 1 there, 2 and 3, and then that's where the O2 sensor goes at. Basically, you do have to remove the catalytic converter on this one. Right through the center here you can access the studs that holds it. I don't know if you can see that, but basically there is a header and it has 3 studs for the catalytic converter that you have to remove from top. This is one of those that just completely came out. Show you from the bottom here in a second. From the bottom, you want to have your stands just to make sure the whole thing doesn't fall on you. The numbers are pretty odd. They're like 13s, what was it, 13 12s or something like that. I don't know, it wasn't that many, but really you don't need that much tools. You just need a few extensions. You don't need all that right there, but extensions, a few sockets, deep ones if you have one. I just used the drill to get the bolts a little bit faster out of once I untie them up. Basically from the bottom, you have the 3 holes for the catalytic converter, or yeah, whatever that might be. I can't remember the right name. They got the 3 holes that you'll screw from the top. The starter itself, it has 1 and 2 studs on it. 15s I believe. The 15s are a little bit big, 14 doesn't fit. It's somewhere in between, whatever that number might be, but 15 does the job. They're not really that tight. And then obviously you got your cables on the back of the starter that you will take that out once you remove the starter, and obviously it will fall right through here. Let me see. That would be it. You got the O2 sensor plug here. Sorry about the shaking. Yeah, 2 studs over there on that side to remove the exhaust. You do have to remove it, like I was saying, because it's obviously on the way. Other than that, I already cranked it up and it started fine. And basically this one, it didn't do the same thing as the Cadillac as I thought it would. See, the center here is fine. The Cadillac usually it takes a crap here and it doesn't really, I mean, it works whenever the fuck it wants to, but this one it just quit, and apparently it's a solenoid on it. I tried to bypass it by just simply jumping these 2 plugs here, not plugs, but these 2 studs. Sometimes on the older cars and whatnot, when you test it, you jump it and it's supposed to crank right up. It's like a bypass. But unfortunately on this one I wasn't able to do it, so that's why I don't have it on the video. But basically on the dash, when the starter goes bad on this Suzuki, it will show all the lights on the dash and it will literally quit from one day to another. It's not going to show you you know, slow cranking or anything crazy like that. It's just gonna quit and it's gonna be the starter. If the engine doesn't turn over and you don't have a rod sticking out through the side, then you know, it is a starter. But basically this is the first starter. Let me see here. Yeah, I believe this is the original one, the one that it had. But well, this car has about 200,000 miles on it, and as you can see,